Tonight, join Ed Kavalee, Dave Hughes, Mick Molloy, Celia Pacquola and Sam Pang as we test their knowledge of the week's events on Have You Been Paying Attention? And now, here's your host, Tom Gleisner.
Welcome to the show, Monday, June 9. Another busy week as the world pauses to remember the 70th anniversary of the D-Day landings. We've had speeches, we've had leaders laying wreaths, and we've had this. Because nothing captures the true horror of war quite like interpretive dance. We have a fabulous lineup of contestants in tonight, including a woman who's just returned from Europe. It's the slightly jet-lagged Celia Pacquola. Welcome, Celia. Which exotic part of Europe have you come in from?
I've been doing some gigs in Sweden, which I've never been to before, which is good, except the alcohol there is the most expensive in the whole world. It's the only place I've ever been to where being drunk is a status symbol.
Okay.
Like, at 3 a.m, if there's a dude in the street who's pissed himself throwing up into a gutter, you look at that and you're like, oh, someone's doing well.
Also with us, a man overlooked yet again for Queen's birthday honours. It's the never-to-be Sir Mick Molloy. It's a slap on the face, Mick.
Funny you mention honours because I'm starting to worry about my life. I read this week, do you see a 13-year-old girl climbed Mount Everest?
Yes, she did.
I guess you're thinking about what you're doing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what you're doing when you're 13?
Certainly nothing momentous like
I was
that.
shoplifting from Brashes.
Okay.
That's
why
what
they
I was
went
doing, Tommy.
It's a step in the right direction, though, Mickey. Making his show return, one of the hardest working comics in the country. His show is pointless. His name is Dave Hughes.
Dave.
You've been caught up in a bit of a Twitter war this week. You posted a photo of your cat. Let's have a look at that. That's Hughes' cat.
He's obese.
Trolls have been out, have they?
Trolls have been out, and I've had to ban Teddy from all social media because before that photo was up, he didn't even know he was overweight, to be honest. So he's happy.
That's two blokes in a cat suit.
What are you doing? That is a really massive cat. Like, what are you doing?
No. If he was black cat at slimming, he would have looked fine.
Let's just call him big boned and don't.
He'll be short like a sheep.
You know what? He's got no testicles. Food's all he's got, to be honest.
And finally, would you make welcome a previous winner and someone who's never won in that order, Ed Kavalee and Sam Pang.
Welcome, Sam.
All right, I think you all know how this game is played. Hands on buzzers, we'll dive in. Australia Post this week will announce it's getting rid of what? Ed.
Jobs, Tom.
900 of them.
Yep.
Our
Who
defence...
delivers those redundancy notices?
I don't think they've thought that one through.
I've got a letter. Oh, it's for me. Oh, shit.
Our Defence Minister has revealed that 2 new Navy ships are to be built. Where? Ed.
It's the next season of The Block. It's going to be...
No, it's looking for a country.
No idea.
South Korea have.
Do they build a good
they've got
Navy
the tender.
ship? Do we know?
Yeah.
Okay, good on
The
them.
HMAS Hyundai is going to be staying. Or Spain.
Is it true the New Zealand Navy only has one boat?
Really?
Yeah.
Because there's 2 islands.
I think it sort of floats between the two.
We've got to make a decision here, guys.
Save the North, let the South drown. All right, on Wednesday, China marked the 25th anniversary of what? Dave.
Nothing to see in China. No.
If we were on air in Beijing, that would be the correct answer. But to hear, Sam.
It was the anniversary of Tiananmen Square.
Okay, Sam, I want you to spell Tiananmen. Ooh. Double points coming your way.
You may want me to, but I'm not going to.
Throw it open. Anyone have a crack?
T-I-A-N-N-E-M-O-N.
Incorrect. Just the one end, I'm afraid, using. No points, Dave, but Sam, you get the 10. You did have a go. Good on you.
Points having a go. Yeah.
The PM went overseas on Wednesday. Why was his departure delayed? Oh, Sam.
He was flying Qantas, Tom.
It was flight related. Nicky.
The Indonesians turned his plane around.
A Lovely. No, it was in fact mechanical problems with his plane. A replacement aircraft was found and the Prime Minister landed safely in Indonesia a short while later. Down there. 6 Australian World War II vets have been awarded France's highest honour. What is France's highest honour? Ed?
Night with Manu.
Would be
I know this. It's the Medal de Freedom, but they have a word for freedom. Yes, it is.
None of those words are involved. Sam.
Can you just buzz? Can you buzz in with the wrong answer and then just buzz in again and have another go? Is that what can you do?
I think that's what you mean.
That's what you've been doing for, what, 14 weeks,
Yes,
Sam?
but Ed, Sam, do you know the answer?
Yeah, Sam, do you know the answer?
Tommy, I've forgotten the question. What is it? The Tour de France?
It's the lead. Dave.
The croissant.
I think I'll put you out of your misery.
Spell it. Use it.
CROISSANT.
It's the Legion of Honour. You become a chevalier or a knight.
You become a horse.
I might check that one out, but a knight anyway. Adelaide CBD was in lockdown on Thursday morning. What happened?
There was a siege, Tom.
There was indeed involving
Siege in a brothel.
Yeah.
siege in a brothel. That got you
I'm
interested
not
in it.
one in favour of sieges, but if you're going to have one,
Where to go?
Does that cost?
it was 13 hours in a brothel. That can get expensive.
Does that cost extra? Is a siege cost extra in a brothel?
He was in the.
Hello, Craig Thompson's gone mad again.
Yeah.
Take a look at US Ambassador Susie Levine being sworn in. What was unusual about the ceremony? Celia?
She's about 8 years old.
No, that's not. It's a taller one.
No, achiever.
She's the ambassador to Switzerland, and what was unusual? Anyone follow this
No,
one?
I do know this.
Celia.
Is this, she's been sworn in on a Kindle?
Indeed, on the Constitution, but not a paper version.
Yeah,
a Kindle
on
version.
an e-Bible. So if you get
what's a
guilty,
Kindle?
they throw the e-book at you.
They do.
I know, it's out of control. What's next? Email?
Never. It could never happen. Take a look at this video from Spanish TV. A very special announcement. What was the announcement? Celia?
They're doing Spanish Antiques Roadshow.
Music would fit. Now let's take a look.
Hoy merece pasar a la primera línea.
King Juan Carlos has abdicated.
No. That translates to, how much is this desk?
Table.
You insured it.
Who's going to take over from the king? Ed.
Ricky Martin.
In fact, it's his son, Prince Philippe. Name 2 other monarchs who have recently stepped down.
Oh,
Ed.
Donut King? I don't know.
Celia.
King Kong.
Misery King. Sam.
No way.
Come on, Sam.
No way.
Come on.
This is another bin term.
This is King Albert II from Belgium
Correct.
and Queen Latifah.
Queen Beatrice of the Netherlands. No points
Couldn't do
there.
it. I thought he had that.
Sorry, Sam.
Can you take points away from him for making us believe in
know.
him then? That was really
Considering.
disappointing.
Tell me, what are we looking at here? Nick.
It's an ad for Kabul Motors.
The phrase, know what a feeling does come up. Sam.
That's Taliban Wants a Wife. On a new show.
You are in the zone there, Sam Ed.
No, they're handing over the American guy who wandered off a few years ago.
Oh, Badal, that's correct.
Yeah.
The Queen gave a big speech during the week.
Oh.
What was the occasion, Ed?
She's pregnant. She's expecting.
It was the... Sam.
It's the 70th anniversary of Prince Philip's first ever racist remark.
It was
wonderful
the
day.
opening of British Parliament. The Queen of... Dave.
Whoa.
And it's her birthday this weekend, isn't it?
In some states. How weird's this? Not in all states.
Oh, well, if you work today, bad luck.
The Queen arrived at the ceremony in this carriage. Tell me, what's so special about it? Mick.
It's a hybrid.
Certainly.
No, she
There's an Aussie connection. Anyone know?
lost her virginity to
No.
the crocodile hunter.
It was made
No, it's Australian guy made it.
Whereabouts? What city?
New South Wales. It cost 200 grand.
I'll pay that. Made in Sydney, Ed. I will pay that. We're going to take a break. Showbiz Sport and plenty more to come.
change your life.
Burn up to 3.5 times the calories.
And you just paint it on.
And keep everyone guessing your real age.
One thing we're all going to face eventually is a funeral.
I'm very excited.
Everyone is loving this at the moment.
Instant eye lift.
And amazing attachments.
The less you use, the better it.
I felt almost instant relief.
How did she get into that position?
How do we make a longer ladder?
And say bell.
Thank you very much.
Pace of the week in the world of TV shopping. We're back, and just before we dive into the round, did anyone else stumble across this online during the week? My TV can't get enough of Sam Pang. Now, Sam, you are sharing yourself around amongst the networks. You've got Total Football on Fox Sports. Of course, you've got Pang for Brazil on SBS. There's your role as the cash cow on Sunrise.
Thanks for the plug.
For those who may have missed it, let's have a little look at Sam in action in Brazil.
No, and for example here.
I thought you were going to hit me then as well. Would have just topped it off.
Just kiss you.
Yeah, who's the lady?
Well, I don't know her name, but she's a big star of a soap opera over there. They're called telenovelas, and they're like soap operas here. So
Like
and she's
Offspring.
well, she's like the kind of Alf Stewart of Brazil.
Oh, okay, got it.
She's very big. Very
Why did you
big.
have an umbrella? Was it?
It was hot, Hughesy.
Oh.
And
They took a real hard man overseas.
Well, speaking of all things entertainment, it's time for...
Here we go.
Actress Lupita Nyong'o has just joined the cast for which film? Sam?
I think it's Star Wars 7, and is that right?
Star Wars, I'll take.
Yeah, and there's already Oscar buzz, Tommy, because she's playing Yoda.
Okay.
She's got it.
Anne B. Davis died this week at 88. Who did she play in the Brady Bunch? Celia.
She's Alice.
She was Alice.
She was. Too soon.
Too soon. Was too.
I feel sorry for Sam the Butcher.
Yes.
He's on Tinder.
Straight on.
Because they gave her a boyfriend in The Butcher, because otherwise it was too sad.
It was.
Yeah, she was too sad. Didn't you find her sad?
I never
What,
watched
so
that.
any woman who's single sad, Celia?
I'm single and I'm sad.
You learned a lot on this show.
Are there any butchers in the audience?
Doc Neeson died this week. I want you to complete this lyric.
Men, where's time to do?
I reckon there's a lot of pubs where you'd pay that one, Mickey. Anyone actually know the line, Dave?
No way. Get somewhere else and go there again and one more time. Yeah?
That's the chorus.
That's a different
This
song.
is the verse.
Yeah, it's a verse.
Where went down to Santa Fe where?
Men, where's time to the wall?
Well, have we got the answer?
Thank you!
It's actually where Renoir paints the walls.
No way! Get fucked, fuck off!
The chorus.
Don't you reckon that should be our national anthem?
It should be.
All rise. No way! Get fucked, fuck off!
I want you to take a look at this clip and tell me what is going on. Ed.
It's how Greece is trying to get out of their debt, isn't it? Trying to win their way out.
Very close. It's obviously
calling a
German.
friend.
It's a bit of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Celia?
Oh yeah, he did his phone a friend, and then weirdly it was a wrong number, and it went to Mick going, "No, wait,
It was in fact a German MP who was on a celebrity version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in Germany, and Angela Merkel was his phone a friend, his lifeline.
That's good.
And
She didn't get it?
got voicemail when he rang her. There you go.
That's depressing.
This hashtag has been trending in Australia. What's it for? Ed.
That book on the movie. The Fault in Our Stars.
You've got it.
It's a spin-off of Dancing with the Stars.
It's number one movie in the US.
Depressing, Tom. Very depressing.
It is
that book.
indeed. Hollywood star Robert Pattinson arrived in Australia on Thursday. What's he here for? Dave.
I know this. I read this yesterday. Guy Pearce is in a movie called The Rovers, and he is in it with him.
Here to promote his movie, The Rover. Celia.
Quick question, is he a butcher?
Vampire, I believe.
Have to take that on notice, Celia. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
This photo.
Very funny. I'm sorry. Did you hear that? I mean, he's in butcher, and Mickey said his hairdresser is.
This
is on fire.
Mate, you should tell her all your jokes. And
When Celia delivers them, they're very funny.
Who is this? Oh, Celia.
That is Sam Pang's drag character.
Wait.
Samantha Rainbow Pang. What? It's really good.
One of our Commonwealth Games athletes in the costume.
We'd be tuning in for that. No, anyone know?
I can't see it.
It's Jeffrey Edelson's next girlfriend.
Too old. Okay,
I
Celia.
can see it's Jordan.
It's Jordan promoting a new hair colour removal product. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Jesus.
Some showbiz names from the week. Amethyst Amelia Kelly, otherwise known as...
Oh, I know this, the rapper, Iggy Azalea, whatever her last name is.
James Adams, also called...
Right, me again.
Ed.
Will I Am.
Thomas Maposa.
Come on, make him hard. Tom Cruise.
That's all I got.
All right. Actually,
he's just won the whole game.
What just happened?
Why is this woman celebrating?
I know this. She won Italy The Voice.
She did.
The spinning chair. She's a nun.
Sister Christina. And she won The Voice.
Well, she should make as much money as everyone else who wins The Voice.
She's taken a vow of poverty, I suspect. So it'll come in handy. Name the Hollywood couple divorcing after 18 years of marriage.
Yeah, that is the Banderas and his wife, who is very attractive. Yeah, not Angelina Jolie. Her name is, you know her name.
Is it Rachel Griffin?
Oh, that's...
Melanie Griffith.
You didn't buzz, Mickey. You didn't buzz, Mickey. Sam, you buzzed.
Melanie Griffith is and also, I'll give whole names. I'll go Antonio Banderas, not just the boy Banderas or whatever Hughes is saying.
Do we get half points?
No,
what do we do there?
I'm afraid I needed both names, and Sam did, even though he slipped in on your coattails, and Mick already gave the answer. Yeah. I'll pay that. Rachel was sent home from MasterChef on Thursday for what? Mick.
She served Matt Preston a salad.
Anyone watching this one, Celia?
Did she not cook herself? Hear me
No.
out. Because they're always doing that whole, I want to see you on the plate. George is my favourite because he talks like he's preparing to do a backflip. He's like, I want you to blow me away.
Celia, I'd so like to pay that, but that wasn't technically why Rachel was sent home. Mickey.
She caught licking the bowl.
That's a sign of a good meal. I'll tell you why. She left crackling out of her pork dish.
Fair enough, too.
Well, as Matt Preston so clearly explains.
You take your eye off that pork for a moment, you capsize.
Wise words indeed. Back with more right after this.
It's gone all the way through, almost.
Once I idolised you, but now I actually want to beat you.
Through the body.
An important wave for Fanny.
Good luck.
Daniel Ricciardo, who comes home to take the victory.
We're back, you're watching Have You Been Paying Attention? And it's time to get a little hot and sweaty as we enter the world of...
All right, here we go.
Celia, you just turned around and gave
I
a...
feel like maybe I should have a lie down while this...
No! Back yourself.
All right. Yep.
Come on.
Okay.
Step up.
Good. Yep.
The Socceroos played their final friendly on Saturday morning against what country?
Seals.
Croatia.
Whoa.
What was the score?
Croatia 1-0 to us 0.
I have to pay Celia another
you've
10
been
points for that.
boxing.
Well done. Now, a lot of opinions as to why we lost, but I think Australia's Tim Cahill explained it most clearly.
You know, when you play against them tricky midfielders that like to play in triangles like Chile do, I'm pretty sure when it comes shoulder to shoulder, they won't want to be rubbing it with me.
That's what Mick sang earlier.
No idea.
Makes sense.
Hey, last World Cup we had Paul the Octopus. What are China using this time to predict winners, Mickey?
It's pandas.
Baby
They're doing
pandas.
something with pandas.
Indeed, they predict a match winners by picking food from a basket. I'll pay that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, look, that panda's as small and Hughes' cat. Which is quite extraordinary. Did you see it?
Ted, I really hope Teddy's not watching at home.
yeah, because this is very, very cruel, Hughes. Hey, A-League, who is the international star signed this week,
Yeah,
Hughes?
David Villa or Villar or Villa.
Villa, we'll pay
Yeah,
that,
whatever.
Hughes.
Yeah.
Spell it.
V-I-L-L-A.
No extra points, but you're correct.
Thank you.
Melbourne Heart are now officially known as...
Let's get on a roll. Melbourne City.
Correct. You are right. Rugby. Australia played France on Saturday. It was the Wallabies versus...
The Croissants.
That'll be Les Croissants, but no. Anyone know the French team's name? Les Bleus.
Always Le Bleu.
That's a terrible. Go!
Doesn't quite work, does it? But it probably works in France. Wallabies captain Stephen Moore left the ground in the first minute. Why? Ed.
He had to shoot a Swiss Vitamins ad? Was it? No, I know.
he didn't come back on the ground,
saw a bit of it. He a massive man landed on his knee and busted it.
Indeed, medial ligament. Not good.
Sorry. I'm assuming during sport. I just pictured like a parachuter.
All right. D-Day celebration.
A streaker fell from the top out.
It was during the game, Celia. I'll pay that. Ed. The French Open wound up this weekend. Who won the women's singles? Mick.
Bernard Tomic.
He wins the women's singles a lot.
No, Husey.
No, it was Sharapova.
Maria Sharapova. There was an Aussie involved in the French Open finals. What was he doing? Sam.
Was he bagging the court in between sets?
It was actually more prestigious than that. Celia.
I would love if it was their job to do the quiet please, but I'd be like, oh bloody shut up, you dickheads.
Yeah, that's the contribution. No, it was actually Samuel Groff. He made it to the semi-finals of the doubles.
Sammy Groff did.
He did. It was Andrei Golubev. There you go. What are we looking at here? Ed.
The 1980s.
Celia.
It's the Australian uniforms for the Commonwealth Games.
New games.
They always get it right, don't they?
They do.
They
They've
just
nailed
manage
it.
to get it right every time.
Does everyone hate them on it?
Well,
that is high fashion in Glasgow, don't
possibly.
Wow.
LeBron James left the court early in Game 1 of the NBA Finals due to what?
Yeah, he was cramping, and to my wife, yes, it was worth me watching.
It was worth 10 points because you get
Anything's
that.
better than spending time with your kids, isn't it, Dad?
They were in the house.
Close enough. What's Michael Clark holding here? Mickey.
Very expensive Chupa Chup.
Well, it's certainly expensive. It's the ICC trophy. We're now #1 Test team.
A garden ornament. That's great. Yeah.
The South African cricket team just named a new captain. Who is it? Ed.
Hashim Amla.
Would be
He
correct.
uses the Pistorius bat.
Don't even ask.
No need for the pads.
Something happened in international cricket on Wednesday for the first time in 22 years. What was it, Mickey?
Shane Watson got a ton.
Anyone else?
No.
It was a man-cad dismissal. Sri Lanka against England. Don't know what I'm talking about? Have a look. When you run the non-striker out,
They stop that being allowed.
you have to warn. The gentleman's agreement is that you give the player a few warnings. He gave him a few warnings. He kept.
And then you can do it.
He did it.
I'm sensing a betting scandal.
Haven't said anything. All right, time for a quick break. We'll leave you with this question. Where does the term man-cad come from? The answer right after this.
Where is the problem?
It's not running the country.
Ridiculous.
Appear to be good friends.
Like a banjo. 9%, 9%, 9%. Question time is question time. Get off your green left agenda.
Call the spade a bloody shovel.
Give me another chance.
We're back, and the answer answer to our cricket question. Where does the term mancad come from? It's named after India's Vinu Mankad, who ran out Australian non-striker Bill Brown back in the 47-48 Test series.
Billy Brown will never forget that.
No, none of us will.
That's
All
like
right.
man-cat. I thought it was Hughes' cat.
No, it was cat. I don't know what it means.
Because your cat's really overweight.
Because you've got a fat cat.
It's let it
So I
go.
got a cat. At least I love someone.
All right, time for a bit of one-on-one action. Mick, we'll start with you.
Yes.
The Blackpool Dance Festival, the world's biggest ballroom dancing contest, just wound up. Which of these is not a ballroom dance? Waltz, tango, foxtrot, cha-cha, quick-step.
Well, the quick step's not a dance. Everything else is a dance. The quick step's like a movement within a dance. So one-on-one. So, with great confidence, I say the quick step.
You'd be wrong. It is a dance. It's the cha-cha, which is a Latin dance, not a ballroom dance. Sorry, Mickey.
You taking some help, Mickey?
Phone a friend.
Well, I phoned a friend, but I don't have any, apparently.
All right, Sam.
Yes, Tommy.
Which of these musicals was not nominated for a Tony Award this year? Bullets Over Broadway, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Rocky the Musical, The Bridges of Madison County, A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder.
You're on your own here, Sammy.
Good.
I've been to all those.
I know. That's what hurts me, Mickey, because I know that you know the answer. I'll say, well, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, that's not a musical, is it? Is that a real show?
Rocky?
In your case,
Rocky
it's a
the musical.
documentary.
Mickey, one-on-one, mate. One-on-one. I'll go with The 40-Year-Old Virgin. That's not even a musical, Tommy.
You'd be correct. Celia, which of these world leaders is Tony Abbott not meeting on his current overseas trip? Stephen Harper, Barack Obama, Richard Gasquet, David Cameron, Francis
I know at least two of them that he has already met.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'm gonna choose the one whose name I would most like to say. Richard Gasquet.
He's a butcher. He's a butcher
He's a
as well.
butcher. And it's not serious yet, but one of them.
Celia, there is absolutely no logic to what you've just said, but you are correct. Richard Gasquet is a French tennis player.
Sorry.
They're your 10 points. You celebrate them.
Well done.
Ed, which of these female tennis players did not compete in this year's French Open?
Okay.
Olga, Katerina, Yaroslava, Anna, or Sventana? I won't bother with these surnames.
Wow. These are all desserts, aren't they? The bottom one. That one.
Sventana Pirankova?
Yeah.
I'm afraid you're wrong. It was Katerina Siniakova. She's Czech. She didn't play this year, but she's a tennis player. Sorry.
I'm sorry to all the Siniakova fans out there. Next
All right,
year.
Hughesy.
That was hard.
Which of these is not a D-Day beach? Flanders, Sword, Gold, Utah, Juneau.
One of them isn't, so the rest were.
Correct.
He's nailed this segment.
You've got the general idea underpinning
Across it. It's buying time, Tom.
Oh, God, none of these feature on any Kentucky tour I've been on. I'm going to go, with the sake of brevity, I'm going to go, just really...
It doesn't matter, it doesn't really matter. It's only 10 points.
Why don't you spell it, Hughes?
Yeah.
Well, that would be ridiculous because I've got eyesight and it's in front of me there. I'm just going to go gold.
I'm afraid it's Flanders. Sorry.
So
All
I was
right.
going to go that one second.
Hands back on buzzers, guys. You're all in. Google Maps is now offering the first ever sat-nav directions for where? Ed.
It's North Korea.
You are correct.
No, you can either go to a prison or a death camp.
What would you see if you use Google Street View to look at Giles Street in Edinburgh? Celia.
I don't know, but I reckon it's someone doing mooning, like flashing their ass. I'd guess it'd be something dumb like that.
You're in the zone, but it was a little more specific. Have a look, Celia. Oh, no. Nick.
Lots of spew.
Yeah, that's a given in any street in Edinburgh, Mickey. But have a look at the actual answer. It's a... These guys saw the Google camera coming and decided to stage a bit of a drive-by. There you go. Look it up when you get home.
That's what the murderer wants you to think.
Exactly.
Oh, no, mate. He's just asleep. We knew you were coming.
Swift was announced at the Apple Worldwide Developers Conference. What is Swift? W-S-I-F-T. Ed.
Siri's boyfriend?
That'd be lovely if they had a relationship.
Idea.
It's Apple's new coding language for developing apps. That's the most boring question we've ever had on this show.
We're not at one of your dinner parties now, Tom.
Tell me, why are all these people dressed as Wally from Where's Wally? Sam?
Because they're all single?
No,
Silly.
but let me tell you why you would. Many reasons. One.
Oh, we're back at Tom's.
That's a group of people who've gone, to find Wally, I have to think like Wally.
Yes.
And also, it just makes sense. Dress like Where's Wally, because then if you went missing, you know people are going to be looking for you.
Serious logic.
So my point is that they're single.
Come full circle. It's the Shitbox Rally in Central Australia. They're raising money for the cancer.
The Shitbox Rally?
That's what it says.
Shitbox?
I don't write them.
With a shit?
It's like bad cars, I think, Hughesy. Like,
Yeah, we all know what a shitbox is. We just can't believe that someone actually called
Has a rally. There you go.
the shitbox.
This really is like one of your dinner parties now.
People arguing.
This will push us over the edge.
All right.
Harvard have just confirmed they have a book bound in what? Mick.
I know this. It's human skin.
Indeed it is. Isn't that scary? On that rather sombre note, we'll take a quick break. Still to come, science, either or, and rapid recall.
Oh, I have no idea.
In Canberra?
Canberra.
Canberra?
I'm assuming he's in Canberra.
Ballarat. He's travelling to Indonesia.
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 God knows, probably at home.
Must be in Canberra, I guess.
He lives there, right? Canberra.
Indonesia.
America, I think. He's been into Indonesia.
I just assumed he was off doing something else terrible.
Then France, Canada, and Barack Obama.
France, Canada, and Barack Obama. Just a little gauge of how attentive our viewers are.
People are idiots. They could be in Sam's chair.
All right, lab coats and safety goggles at the ready. It's time to step into the lab.
Here we go. Should say in the break that Hughesy said, I've had enough of this, I'm going to win.
It's no more Mr. Nice Guy, Tom.
Here we go. I'm looking forward to these.
Australian researchers have developed the world's most sensitive what?
Oh, look out, Hughesy.
Sensitive rain thermometer.
I don't know what a rain thermometer is.
Thermometer that deals with rain.
You're so close. You always have, it's the most sensitive thermometer, but I don't think
I had no idea, and I just guessed, and I said rain thermometer, and I really think I deserve the points.
It's just confusing.
Amazing. I had no idea.
Okay, an American paleontologist has been sentenced to 3 months in prison for what?
What's the dinosaur?
Celia.
Oh, I'm not proud of myself. Just in general, extreme necrophilia.
Well,
Are you kidding? Did he have sex with a dinosaur?
No, but he stuck one down his pants. He tried smuggling dinosaur remains out of Mongolia. I don't think
That's unfair. He was just trying to build his own Madonna. That's okay.
A German archaeological team in China have found the world's oldest what? Mick.
Rolling Stones member.
Anyone else want to have a spin?
Clothes. Pants.
Pants. 3,000-year-old pants.
Eccleston wants them back.
Are they any similar to the ones you're wearing tonight?
Nothing like mine. All right, a study of hurricanes has revealed what interesting fact? Celia.
If you get caught in a hurricane, it's actually good luck.
Sorry, Mickey, I think Hughesy got in first.
I'm going to pass on this one.
Mickey.
That cyclones or hurricanes with women's names are more violent.
Well,
than that are generally. Hang on.
No, you are right,
Don't
Mickey.
make me hurricane.
I don't name the hurricanes. I just hit on them. No, they're
Mickey,
more...
you are right. They're more damaging because people take them less seriously. What is this and why does it have people worried? Mick.
It's Alan Jones.
He looks good.
And he's...
Not the answer I have here, Mickey. Anyone know what that was?
The toad.
It's an Asian toad. They discovered it. Hughesy.
And they've discovered, yeah, keep going.
It's not really how the quiz works.
Conversation starter.
It's an Asian black spine toad. They found it in Melbourne. They think it might spread.
How do you know?
Oh no!
How do you know it was Asian?
Well, I'm not being racist. I'm just saying that's what the scientists...
Opened up a China bar or something. Then what did it do? How do you know?
It's a bad driver. Sexist, racist, I'm on fire. I'm back it up here.
Okay, it's either or time. Ed, we'll start with you. Saxby Chambliss, Republican senator from Georgia, or PR firm hired to help sell the budget?
I know Mick went out with a girl called Saxby Chambliss.
That was her dancing name.
Oh, that was her dancing. That's why I was confused. I'm going to go to the PR firm, Tom.
I'm afraid it's a Republican senator from Georgia.
There's the girl, yeah.
Saxby.
Dave.
Yes.
Yosemite, National Park in Wyoming, or new Apple operating system?
Well, certainly, it's a national park, but is it in Wyoming? Yeah, you've got me there. It might be somewhere else, so I'm going to go with the Apple.
You are absolutely correct. Because Yosemite's in California.
He's through the
well
matrix.
You saw the trick. Mickey,
Yes.
Hassan al-Nouri, unsuccessful Syrian presidential candidate or Algerian World Cup team captain?
Either way, it's going to come across as racist here, isn't it? I'm kind of sneaking. Or what was the second option?
Algerian World Cup team captain.
Yeah, couldn't tell you, Tommy. I'm going to go with the flag.
Your answer?
What's the flag?
Syrian presidential candidate.
Yes.
You're correct. Unsuccessful. Unsuccessful Syrian presidential candidate. Very unsuccessful. He's dead. Actually, that's unsuccessful. Didn't go well this week.
I think he just pointed and goes, oh, flag. Just like that.
That's how you play it, Sam.
10 points, buddy.
You got it.
That's all I'm saying.
Celia. Yes. All you need is Kill. The new 50 Cent album or the book the film Edge of Tomorrow is based on?
Flag. Do you not know that I interviewed Tom Cruise 2 weeks ago about this film? It's the book. All you need is Kill.
Correct. Well
What did
done,
you say,
Celia.
Tom?
10
Did you
points.
tell him you've done this film about 100 times already, and what the hell are you doing now?
Sam, Vitaly Sediuk, Ukrainian serial pest or Polish president attending the D-Day ceremony?
I know this, Tommy, because 2 weeks ago I interviewed him for his new for the project for his new movie.
Sam, your answer, please.
The serial pest, Tom.
Ukrainian serial pest. You'd be correct. 10 points, Sam. And that brings us to the end of the round. Who's going to take the trophy? We find out next.
No, I wouldn't have a clue.
Not in Queensland.
Gold Coast.
No.
Edinburgh?
Sydney? Is it somewhere in South America?
Guava.
Beijing.
It's not in Australia. I've got no idea.
Ouija, Glasgow.
Oh, I knew it started with G.
In Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Scotland. I love it.
Is it Glasgow? It is. Beautiful.
And just a reminder, the Commonwealth Games coming soon, live and exclusive here on 10. Okay, a quick reminder of what you guys are playing for this evening. Of course, we've got the trophy and the Channel 10 gift basket featuring...
prizes now.
We do have prizes, Celia. We've got the Offspring box DVD set.
In it. Celia is in Offspring. She plays Patrick.
Celia is in Offspring. We've also got, this is fabulous, it's the MasterChef cookbook covered in Matt Preston's skin.
That's fantastic.
That's a one-off. Plus, of course, our wonderful new sponsor, Swiss. We've got the Swiss low-carb protein bars, a nutritious and delicious snack on the go.
You suck those ones down, you have a good time, I can
You
tell
do indeed. A lot to play for.
He's always trying to get in on a plug. He'll ask, send the check too.
Hey, I'm available, Swiss. Let's get involved.
There's an
Picture
offer.
of health.
All right. Hands on buzzers because it's time for Rapid Recall. The Reserve Bank met on Tuesday. What did they do?
They sat on the fence because they hate making decisions.
Do you mean they left official interest rates on hold?
Oh, mate, I talk business lingo.
Husey, play that. Dutch engineers have just invented robotic what? Mick.
Ovens.
Anyone follow this one? Sam.
I saw sperm.
Indeed.
What?
Hang on. Yeah.
That's what it says.
Yeah. Is that what Tom Cruise's new movie is about?
World leaders have just gathered in Brussels for the G1 summit. Ed.
Senate.
Indeed, Russia's been kicked out. What has surpassed The Sopranos as HBO's most successful show, Mick?
Celebrity Splash.
Yeah. I think it's an HBO product. Music.
Game of Thrones.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Tell me, who is this? Ed.
Australian Miss Universe contestant.
Well, in fact, she's this round.
Yeah, she won.
What's her name? Give me the name, I'll give you the points.
Long Legs McGee.
It's Tegan Martin.
I get
Can't
that,
pay
Tom. You didn't ask for the name. I get that.
Sorry, Ed. Who sent this tweet? We can neither confirm nor deny that this is our first tweet.
CIA have just started tweeting officially, and they've been got the blue tick, so it is actually there, man.
It is. Join Twitter on Friday. Little tip, Celia, when you want to answer a question, buzz, don't go.
I'm sorry, I went to the Muppet School of Quiz shows.
What event was held in Perth over the weekend?
Well, I don't know that one.
Sam. It was the Australian Tattoo and Body Art Expo. Who knew? Which Channel 10 celebrity? And that brings us to the end of our leaderboard. And our winner is Ed Kavalee. Congratulations to our winner. You get the trophy and, of course, the gift basket. Thank you to all our contestants tonight. We'll leave you with another fine moment from international news. This took place on a Jordanian TV show. It was a political debate, or at least it started that way. You get the idea. See you next week, Australia.